Ready to start your points and mile journey, but not sure what card to start with? Well, don't let analysis paralysis get you. I'll show you my 2 favorite cards to get you started. All right, welcome back. So today I want to talk to you guys about my 2 favorite credit cards. They are the first 2 cards I personally opened and got me started on my points and mile journey. And many people out there that are also using points and mile to travel recommend these cards as well. They are great starter cards and you can't go wrong with them. All right, so first of all, just a little disclaimer before we get going. If your credit score is not where it should be, or if you can't control your spending, then I would not recommend applying for any of these credit cards I'm going to recommend, or any credit card in general. Really, I would suggest getting your money under control first before you jump into applying for credit cards. The whole point of points and miles is to not spend money for travel, and paying interest on a credit card is just going to negate any of those benefits. Alrighty, so first of all, let's jump into my personal favorite credit card so far. Obviously, I haven't applied for every credit card, but so far, out of all the ones I have applied for, I just love this one. And that is the Capital One Venture Card X. So this card has been awesome. I have been really impressed with it. It's a great starter card. All right, so I just want to mention up front that for the Capital One Venture X card, you currently get 75,000 points if you spend $4,000 in the first 3 months. So the whole point with opening a credit card is to hit that minimum spend within the 3 months. That's what gets you those bonus points, which are really, really valuable. So make sure you hit the minimum spend. Obviously, don't be spending money you don't have. But if you do have like a big purchase coming up and you know you're gonna be spending a few $1,000s, then I would apply for the card so that you could then use it to purchase that item. So first of all, just to get it out of the way, this card does have a $395 annual fee. Now, I know that sounds really steep, and when I first heard it, I instantly thought, I am not going to be getting that card. That seems stupid. Why would I spend almost $400 to hold a credit card? But wait. There are so many benefits to this card, and once I outline them all, you will see that it might just be worth you applying for this one. So first of all, every year that you hold this card, the Capital One Venture X card, now beware there, Capital One has many different cards, so it is the Capital One Venture X. I've linked it below. This card, every year you will get a $300 travel credit. So right there you've knocked out $300 of the $395 for the annual fee. So this travel credit can be applied to any travel-related purchases. I will make a rental car booking through the Capital One portal, and then when I'm going to check out, it will say, do you want to apply your travel credit to this? And you can say yes or no. Maybe you want to use your travel credit for something else. You can do that. But that's just what I like to do. I like to use it for rental cars because you don't really get any kind of travel benefit with rental cars at this point, with credit cards. So this is a good way to save money when you're traveling and need a rental car. So I'll say yes, apply the travel credit. I just booked one for an upcoming trip and it was only gonna be like $150. So I still have $150 remaining for the rest of the year to use. So that's a great perk to have right off the bat. Like I said, it already cancels out $300 of the $395 annual fee. All right, another benefit of holding the card is that you can use your points that you earn on the card for any travel purchase. It's called canceling out the purchase with points. So what you do, you can even do this retroactively. Say you had to purchase a plane ticket, you had to book a hotel, you couldn't find any good deals, so you just went ahead and paid for it out of pocket. You can go into your portal, your Capital One portal, and you just say, I want to apply, whatever it is, 20,000 miles, 20,000 points rather, to that hotel purchase, and it will cancel it out, and you'll have just paid with points for that hotel instead of paying out of pocket. So it's for any travel purchase. So that's a really awesome feature to have in case there's just no way you really can finagle your points to get a free stay or a flight. It's just a nice option to have if you really don't want to spend any money. All right, so another awesome benefit of holding the Capital One Venture X card is their lounge access. So lounges were totally new to me a few years ago. I thought that was just something either businessmen did or you had to be really rich and just spend tons of money on travel to ever access a lounge. And I was so pleasantly surprised to find out that I could access a Capital One lounge just by holding this credit card. So they have Capital One lounges in the United States. They continue to expand across the country, but for now I know there's one in Denver, DFW, that's Dallas Fort Worth, DC, and they're slowly spreading to more airports. But you can just look it up, see where they're at, and go visit one. So you literally just show your card when you go to the lounge, and then you have access to free coffee, personal favorite, free food. You can take things on the go. They have free sparkling waters you can take with you on the plane, free regular waters. They have gluten-free brownies, personal favorite as well. And it's just a nice place to relax if you're on a layover. I had a layover a few weeks ago and it was through Denver and I had like 4 hours to kill. And it was amazing. I just sat right there on the runway, rather not on the runway, but looking at the runway with my coffee, and it was just amazing. I got a lot of work done. It's just a nice space to have if you do have a long layover and you just want a quiet place, you want a place you can just work, grab some free food. You guys know how it is when you go to an airport. Once you buy a meal, a coffee, you're at least at $20, $30 just for that. So to have access to free quality food, some good coffee, is a great upgrade. And then not only access to the Capital One lounges, but then you also get access to over 1,600 Priority Pass lounges around the world. So Priority Pass lounges, there's some domestically, like I said, and then they have many worldwide. I would say the ones internationally are a lot nicer than the ones in the United States. I have been to one a few times at the Seattle airport, and it's great to have a place to go and just get some free food. We'll grab a coffee, and a just kind of a nicer place to hang out before your flight. But honestly, the ones that are international are much nicer. So just a heads up about that. Like I said, it is nice to just have the option to go to a lounge. Again, it's called Priority Pass Lounges. And when you apply for this card, you can then go apply for the Priority Pass Lounge card, and that will be mailed to you. And then you can also put it on your wallet on your phone, and then you just scan that when you go to the lounge. All right, so another amazing perk of holding the Capital One Venture X card is up to $120 credit for applying for TSA PreCheck or Global Entry. So if you don't already have one of those, then you will get reimbursed if you go ahead and apply for those. So it'll be like retroactively. You'll go ahead and use your card to purchase or apply rather for either Global Entry or TSA PreCheck if you don't already have those. And then you can just go back and say, please apply my credit to that purchase, and they will just erase it. Of course, this card also does not have any foreign transaction fees, so that's a great perk if you travel internationally a lot. You won't be charged for using your card abroad. Also, for the Capital One Venture X card, it is an awesome card to have in your wallet because it earns 2 points on every dollar spent. I'm not sure what card will get me the most bang for my buck. I usually just default to the Capital One card because I know at least I'm getting 2 points on every dollar spent. You can check their website for the points breakdown on other travel purchases. I believe if you purchase a flight or hotel or a rental car directly through Capital One's travel portal, then you do get more points on those purchases. However, you don't always get the best redemption value when you book directly through the travel portal. I can talk more about that later in another video, but you really want to transfer to a partner. So you really want to transfer to a partner. So either a airline or hotel that's listed in the Capital One travel portal. It's better to transfer directly to them and then book your flight versus booking directly through the Capital One travel portal. More on that later in another video. All right, so that covers a lot of the main points of holding the Capital One Venture X card. There are more benefits to holding the card, but if you're interested in those, go ahead and just pop over to their website or click the link below and it'll list out all the benefits you've received. There are more, such as instant status with Hertz car rental company. You get to be in the president's circle, so you just go out to the rental car company, go straight to your car, bypass the counter. I love that feature. But there are more. So click below and you can read all the benefits of holding the card. Next up, we're going to talk about my next favorite card, and that is the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, which I have right here. And this is really a great card to start off with. So with the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, it does have a $95 annual fee. Obviously, that is much lower than the Capital One $395 fee. However, it's just something to keep in mind. All right, so let's get into it. So when you sign up for the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, you would need to spend $4,000 in 3 months to get the sign-up bonus of 60,000 bonus points. So it has fluctuated from 75,000 to 60,000, but currently it is a 60,000 point bonus offer right now. So if you have a big purchase coming up, like I said before, go ahead and sign up and get ready to make that purchase. Or if you're monthly spending, you could just easily hit that, great. But you do want to hit it within the 3 months so you get those bonus points, as I said before. That is key. All right, so one of the great benefits of holding a Chase Sapphire Preferred card, or really any Chase card, is their amazing transfer partners. So when I say transfer partners, I mean hotels, airlines, their popular hotels, their popular airlines you can transfer straight to. So one in particular is Hyatt. So Hyatt is an awesome transfer partner with Chase because they give you so much bang for your buck. You can find great hotel deals on points through Hyatt. Chase really has the best list of transfer partners out of any other credit card I know of. So Chase offers 1x points on any purchase on their card. If you use your card for dining, you'll get 3 times the points. And they do have some other breakdowns. If you use it through their portal, you get more points. You can see that below in the link below, what kind of point breakdown you'll get depending on what you use your card for. Unlike Capital One, where you get 2 times the points on every dollar spent, Chase only offers 1 point per dollar. So you just want to keep that in mind. You can click the link below and see kind of the points breakdown for Chase and maybe be strategic on what you put on the card so you get more points, but that's just kind of a heads up. So also for Chase, there's no foreign transaction fee, so both cards have that going for them. Use them abroad and you'll be just fine. You won't get dinged any extra fees. So that's about it for Chase. Like I said, the biggest value for holding a Chase card is that they have great transfer partners. So I'm talking Marriott, Hyatt, IHG hotels, plus tons of major airline partners. So they really have the best transfer partners of most anyone else. So that is kind of the big deal with holding a Chase card. Now for a Chase Sapphire Preferred card, which we've been talking about, right now there isn't any lounge access associated with holding that card. There is lounge access if you want to do a Chase Reserve card. That one you do get access to some great lounges. I don't hold that card yet. I just have the Chase Sapphire Preferred, which I'm very happy with. And like I said, with Capital One, I get such great lounge access with that card that I'm okay with that right now. I'll work up to it. So you let me know, do you have one of these cards? Is one your favorite over another? Or maybe you have a totally different card that you love. I would love to hear it in the comments below. So I hope that cleared up any confusion for you on the Capital One Venture X card and the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. Either one is a great option to get started with. If the $395 fee of the Capital One kind of scares you off, go ahead and use the Chase Sapphire Preferred and apply for that one at $95 a year. Either way, they're both awesome cards to hold in your wallet, and they really are keeper cards that you'll have for a lifetime. So the key is to just get started, apply for the card, and get going.